Hello friends, welcome. We are dealing with experiments related to operational amplifier and linear ICs. Today we will be dealing with an analog to digital converter. As the name indicates, it is a circuit which converts analog signals into a digital one. Like it will convert a sound wave or a light wave into digital signals. The analog to digital conversion process includes two main steps. Out of that, first one is sampling and holding, and second one is quantizing and encoding. Different types of analog to digital converter includes successive approximation type ADC, which is very expensive, dual slope ADC, it has a highest accuracy but it is very slow in operation, and third one is flash type ADC. It is the fastest ADC available, but still it is little bit expensive. So what are the applications of these ADC? So these ADCs are used in cell phones, it is used in microcontrollers, it is used in digital signal processing, these are used in digital storage oscilloscope and so on. Today we will be discussing about flash type ADC. So we will be discussing 2-bit flash ADC. We are implementing the flash type ADC, that is of 2-bit, on the breadboard. For that we are making use of an IC whose number is 324 LM324. In the below figure, the pin details of LM324 is shown. It is a 14 pin IC and all the pin are indicated here, where the pin number 1 is an output, 2 is inverting and 3 is non-inverting input terminals. At 4 we are connecting the plus VCC. At 5 and again 5, 6 and 7 repeats. It means LM324 consists of 4 operational amplifiers and VCC is given to pin number 4 and minus VEE or minus VCC is connected at pin number 11. Now we are making use of 3 op amps of this LM324 to convert analog signals into digital one. So what we are doing here, the plus VCC is applied here, say 5 volt is given. Analog input will be applied at this point. Say I will use another power supply of which I will be changing the voltage between two ranges. Say I will change the voltage between 0 to 5 volt. Now if I go on changing the voltages, I will check out what is the output at pin number X and Y. Okay, so we can note here not only LM324, we are making use of one NOT gate, one AND gate and one OR gate. I hope you remember how to number these input and output terminals for NOT gate. This is only a single input, single output gate. So it is pin number 1 and pin number 2. Similarly for AND gate, 1 and 2 are input, 3 is output, and OR and AND are same. 1 and 2 are input, 3 is the output. Now we will connect this circuit on the breadboard and we will verify the conversion of analog to digital signals. Here is the setup. So on the breadboard we have used IC 324, LM324, which is consisting of 4 operational amplifiers. Out of that we are making use of only 3. The connections are as shown in the circuit diagram previously. At pin number 2 and 3 it is the input of first op amp, 1 is the output. Similarly 5 and 6 are the inputs for second op amp, 7 is the output. 9 and 10 are the inputs for the third op amp, 8 is the output. Pin number 4 is connected to VCC and pin number 11 is connected to minus VEE. Then we are using a DC voltage source to apply a VCC. VCC is used here of plus 5 volt. From the tenor we are connecting it, and this voltage source is used to apply the analog voltage, or you say it is an analog signal. Now we'll apply that and we'll verify what is the output. As the output is digital in nature, we can check it on the digital trainer kit. So we'll verify the output at this point. We'll see at what range of voltages what is the nature of output. So let me start the power supply. At start it is 0 volt. I'll start the trainer. Okay, you can see the output is 0 0. Green stands for 0 and red stands for 1. So you can see here on this trainer kit I have used a NOT gate, AND gate and OR gate. So all 3 gates are connected as per the circuit diagram shown. Now I'll apply VCC to 1/4 of VCC. So as we have used the VCC of plus 5 volt, but practically it is not exactly 5 volt, it is nearly 5 volt, around 4.7 to 4.8 volts. So I'll go on increasing the voltage from 0 to 1.2. At 0.9 volt, we'll check once what is the output. You can see still the output is 0. So I'll make it 1.2. 1.3. So you can see here on the trainer kit the second output, that is pin number 2, has changed to red one. So it is 0 1. So I'll note it. So for 0 to 1/4 of the voltage, VCC was output was 0 0, and when I increased beyond 1.2, so the applied VCC is nearly 4.7. So 1/4 of it is around 1.19. I'll say 1.2 volt. Then 50% is 2.4 volt. Then 1/3 is 3.6 volt. So between 0 to 1.2 volt, that is the first case, output was 0 0. Now the second case, 1.2 to 2.4, output we obtained as 0 to 1. I'll increase a little bit, say 2 volt. So for 2 or 2.1 volt, you can see the output is still same, that is 0 1. So we wrote it. Third case, we'll change the analog input more than 2.4. I'll keep it 2.6 or 7. 2.6. At 2.6 you can see the output is changed from 0 1 to 1 0. I'll note it here. So when you change the input, that is analog in nature, between 2.4 to 3.6, output is 1 and 0. I'll increase a little bit more. I'll keep it 3.1. At 3.1 you can see the output is 1 0, which we already noted. Finally, I'll increase the analog value more than the 3/4 of the VCC, that is more than 3.6. I'll keep 3.8. So for 3.8 you can see the output as 1 1. I'll change the input to 4.1 or 4.2. The output is 1 1. So I'll write it here. By conducting this experiment, what I can conclude is, by making use of LM324, which internally consists of 4 op amps and the basic logic gates, I can convert analog signals into digital one. Thank you.